Following on from their neighbour Norway, Denmark is also in the market for a new frigate, and they're now looking to the UK for a ship design that's, well, based on their own frigates. It's a proper full circle story, triggered by a rather serious incident in the Red Sea. The potential deal is a big one, not just for the navies involved, but as a sign of where European defence procurement is heading. The story starts with the Danish Navy's 3 Iver Huitfeldt-class frigates. When they entered service in 2012 and 2013, they were widely praised as a cost-effective, versatile design for a modern navy. The Danes saved a significant amount of money by reusing the basic hull form from their earlier Absalom-class frigates and using a modular stand-flex system for weapons and equipment. They are powerful for their size, with a sophisticated radar suite for long-range air defence. But this period of adulation came to a crashing halt in the Red Sea. On the 9th of March 2024, the lead ship, HDMS Iver Huitfeldt, was protecting shipping when it suffered several serious failures. A software fault in its combat system and radar disabled its primary air defence missiles for a critical 30 minutes during a Houthi drone attack. To make matters worse, there was also issues with the ammunition being fired from the ship's main guns. Although the attack was successfully fought off by her guns, the political fallout back home was swift and severe. Denmark's Chief of Defence was removed from his post for failing to report on the gravity of the malfunction. Crucially, the problem wasn't the physical design of the ship. The hull and the hardware had performed as expected. The failures were a result of the complex software and system integration issues. This exposed a critical vulnerability, with reports indicating the problems was a regular occurrence on all 3 ships of the class. In short, the Danish Navy needed a new solution, and quickly. This is where the story gets its main twist. In 2018, Babcock International announced a new frigate design for the Royal Navy's Type 31 programme. They called it the Arrowhead 140, or AH-140. Its hull form was explicitly based on the proven Danish Iver Huitfeldt-class. The irony is that whilst it shares a common hull, it's a completely different ship from a systems perspective. It has a different combat system from the one that caused the Danes so much grief. The British design offers a mature, in-production solution with a reliable combat system, sidestepping the integration problems that plague Denmark's own fleet. The Danes are reportedly considering downgrading their current frigates to patrol vessels and then replacing them entirely. The Arrowhead 140 is a frontrunner for one main reason. It's not just a design on a whiteboard. Babcock's Rosyth shipyard is already building the Royal Navy's Type 31s, with HMS Venturer, the first ship in the class, being rolled out in May 2025. It's also a proven export success, with Indonesia and Poland having already ordered the design. This global adoption, combined with its competitive price of around £250 million per unit, makes it a very appealing option for Denmark. It appears the main rival is a new German concept from Naval Vessels Lürssen, NVL. That's the GMF 120. It's a more compact design, but packs a punch with an immense 64 Mark 41 vertical launch system cells. NVL is also offering a local work share, which could be a plus for Denmark. However, the GMF 120 is a new design, and it's largely untested in a real-world scenario. Given Denmark's recent issues, the low-risk AH-140 could be the preferred choice. The operational failures of the Iver Huitfeldt in the Red Sea were due to system integration issues, not its physical design, making the Arrowhead 140's use of a different, proven combat system a key advantage. The Arrowhead 140 is already in production for the Royal Navy, providing a mature, low-risk option without the delays of a new design and build. It has also been successfully sold to Indonesia and Poland, demonstrating its versatility and appeal to international navies. This deal would also reinforce a growing UK-Northern Europe defence partnership, following a similar landmark deal to supply Type 26 frigates to Norway. Finally, a Danish defence analyst has noted that the nation's shipyards have not built a frigate of this size in over 15 years, making an international solution a practical necessity. The UK's Financial Times reported that the deal is very close, almost nailed on. Other reports indicate Denmark is expected to order 3 frigates in this initial deal, with this construction to take place in Babcock's Rosyth yard in Fife. There is also a suggestion that Denmark might look to build additional frigates domestically after this initial order, utilising a technology transfer programme like Babcock's Arrow yard to rebuild its own shipbuilding capability. The potential Danish decision on the Arrowhead 140 is a clear example of this new reality, prioritising a proven, rapid and strategically aligned solution over a potentially superior but untested alternative. This mirrors a broader trend across Europe, where countries are increasingly looking outside the EU for military technology to get shorter delivery schedules and proven designs, as highlighted by the International Institute for Strategic Studies. So the story of the Iver Huitfeldt and the Arrowhead 140 is a great example of naval strategy coming full circle. It will be a pragmatic choice by Denmark, a low-risk solution to a critical problem, and a sign of a strengthened strategic partnership between 2 key NATO allies. The Arrowhead 140 design is also in contention for a future frigate for the Swedish Navy, so a successful sale to Denmark may also have a positive impact on that deal. Let's see what happens. In the meantime, thanks for watching.